Hello Aquarius and welcome to my channel Tarot by Gabrielle. This is going to be a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs looking at your recent past, your current energy, and your immediate future. There's not really a timestamp for this reading. My intention is for these readings to reach whoever needs to hear the messages whenever they are heard. So if you are seeing this reading today, then this very well could be for you. As always, I've gone ahead and pulled the oracle cards and clarified those for the overall energy for the reading. We'll dive into tarot here, and then I have the decks already shuffled that I'll be using in the extended. Any information on the extended reading or on booking a personal reading with me is in the description box below. At the end of this reading, before I hop on over to the extended, I have a little bit of an announcement about my channel to make. So if you are a returning viewer of my channel, or specifically if you are someone who has purchased extended readings in the past, then that, might be worthwhile for you to stick around. But that'll be before I hop on over to the extended. All right, Aquarius. In your recent past, you have growth with the Eight of Swords here. You are breaking yourself out of some pretty gnarly limiting beliefs you have about your life. Now remember that our belief system is the root of our results, right? So looking at this message in particular, I'm seeing that you have seen a lot of your limiting beliefs manifest into your life. Now, I'm not necessarily sure if you've been aware of them or not. But I feel like ultimately the most limiting belief that you're dealing with is you feeling deserving of whatever it is that you're wanting. Financial abundance, love, success, whatever it is. There's a level, because you have transmute with the lovers. Transmute energy is always really challenging because, transmutation, the whole concept of transforming fear to faith, or, being the alchemist of our own life, it really is about taking the not so great energy, the not so great feelings, the not so great situations, and transmuting them into faith and hope and positive outlooks on life, no matter how hard that is. And it doesn't mean that we ignore the not so good stuff in our life. It means that we shift our perspective on it so that we can create better for ourselves. And your ultimate, the first way that we view any situation is going to be through the lens of our fear and our insecurity. And you right now are dealing with an insecurity of not feeling deserving of what you want, not feeling deserving of even maybe what you need. And that's kind of keeping you trapped in experiencing situations that don't align with giving you what you want and need. Now, in your immediate future, you have release with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And so this to me is releasing some sort of a lack mindset, shifting yourself. And this is what this transmute card I feel like is saying. Shifting your mindset from a place of lack, from a place of I don't have what I want, I don't have what I need, to a place of abundance, coming from the universe provides me with everything I want and need in divine timing. And that's a really hard thing to do, especially when we have experienced great loss, or we're experiencing traumatic situations, whatever the case might be. It's really, really hard in those times to shift our mindset from a negative to a positive perspective. But remember, at the end of the day, what you give energy to expands. Your belief system is and always will be the root of your results. Whether you're talking about in a spiritual context, talking about the law of attraction, or just basic psychology, looking at cognitive behavioral therapy, about how your thoughts, the more that you think something, the more that becomes a belief, and the more that your actions align with that belief, and then your actions become your reality. So either way, this is about changing your thoughts, changing your perspective, changing your beliefs, so that you can change your reality. Now, your immediate future, or your overall energy, not immediate future, you have teachers and discernment. So these situations that you've been going through in your life have been teaching you how to be very discerning about where you put your energy, about where you direct your focus. Because, it's so easy, and I feel it happen all the time in my life. It's so easy that when something goes wrong, to get stuck in that mindset of things going wrong, and you literally watch things spiral. I mean, you can talk about it from just a single day. You wake up in the morning and you stub your toe getting out of bed, and then you burn your breakfast, and then they mess up your coffee order, and it's just like this nonstop spiral, because it's so easy to let one thing that goes wrong make you shift your perspective in a negative way, where then you're experiencing so much negativity. And so a lot of what these messages are saying is learning to transform the way that you view your reality. But let's start, Aquarius, by looking at your recent past, clarifying growth with the Eight of Swords. This is clarifying growth with the Eight of Swords and Aquarius's recent past. Recent past for Aquarius, clarifying growth with the Eight of Swords, please. Page of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Swords in reverse. Oh goodness, Aquarius. Okay, hang on. I want clarity. I want to get a little bit more on this message, because I feel like, you've been okay, hang on. Clarifying Aquarius's recent past. Clarifying this message in Aquarius's recent past. The Four of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. This is kind of, okay. You've been going through it, Aquarius. You've been through some pretty painful situations recently. I don't know if you've been experiencing a lot of loss, or a lot of betrayal, or feeling abandoned, or feeling, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, you've been very affected by your circumstances for quite some time now. Now, it's interesting because, and I don't always love this message, the way that it comes through, but what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? And I feel like that's kind of what's coming through here. You have this growth, you have the Eight of Swords. It's almost like you're building a certain level of strength within yourself to be able to use that to create better circumstances for yourself. Now, as within, so without, as above, so below. I think I switched that up, but we create our reality within, and that reality gets reflected without. And that comes down to our belief system, what we believe and how we internalize our experiences. So here's the thing. If we don't shift our belief system from a place of what we've internalized in the past to what we're wanting to experience, then our reality will constantly be a result and a product of our experiences. What we've experienced, we will continue to experience. It is up to us to shift that perspective. Now, I can see here that you've been going through some pretty painful stuff. And you're facing a lot of limiting beliefs about yourself, about what you feel is possible for you in your life. Because this Ace of Pentacles is some sort of opportunity that you really want. I'm not sure what it is. This is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. This could be the relationship you're looking for, the lifestyle you're looking for, the home you're looking for, the love you're looking for, having a child, whatever the case is. This does feel like there's some sort of opportunity you're wanting, but there's some sort of limiting belief that is keeping you stuck in not being able to experience this. But let me see here. What is this? Let's get clarity on that. What is this limiting belief that Aquarius has been experiencing, especially in their recent past? Recent past for Aquarius. The Tower in reverse and the Three of Cups with the Six of Cups. So something from your past. Okay, hang on. I want more on this. Clarifying the Tower in reverse with the Three of Cups, because this looks like this is a limiting belief that actually stems from your childhood. I literally said that. And then there's the Page of Wands. This is inner child energy. But the Nine of Cups in reverse. So yeah, there's this limiting belief that stems from your childhood that actually keeps you from being able to attract, create, accept, have whatever it is that you're wanting. There's some sort of limiting belief here. And your recent past, whatever your experience was in your recent past, was that limiting belief coming to life. Whatever it was in your recent past was that limiting belief coming to life. That's so funny. I was going to say, just like, it feels like an inner child energy, and then I pulled the inner child card. Yeah, this is a burden. This is a burden, some sort of burden or belief that you've been carrying since you were a kid, but what is it? I don't know if I can get too specific in a general reading, but recent past for Aquarius. Because my goodness, Aquarius, this is some tough freaking energy. The Hangman, the Judgment, the World, and the Wheel of Fortune. What? Hit the well. Okay. This situation happened. Whether or not, and I feel like you're not going to see it this way just because of what you've experienced, but it was almost like pushing you to let go a little bit so that the wheel could turn in your favor. Because I feel like there was a little bit, like, it was almost like you were allowing this limiting belief to take control. I want more. Can I get, like, what is this Eight of Swords? What is this Eight of Swords? Clarifying the Eight of Swords. Let me see. Let me actually pull it off of here and see if that helps. Clarifying this Eight of Swords. Clarifying this Eight of Swords for Aquarius's recent past. The Nine of Pentacles. Oh, Aquarius. Okay, you are limiting yourself on what it is you actually are trying to create out of this life because you don't believe that what you're actually wanting is possible, because you don't feel deserving of what you're actually wanting here. So it almost feels like there's a little bit of settling going on. Settling for what you don't deserve. But it's because you don't believe that what you're actually wanting is possible. So that's what it is. You're limiting yourself on what you actually want here because you don't believe that what you want is possible. Oh, okay. So yeah, pretty intense recent past there, Aquarius. It was almost like the limiting belief came to life. So if I had to put that into words, it'd be like if you were settling for a relationship that didn't really make you happy, didn't really serve you, didn't reciprocate your energy, that came to light in your recent past. You saw, you felt more resentment, or the situation fell apart, or there was betrayal or something. It's what, like, or like if you're settling for a career that just doesn't appreciate your talents or your worth, then that was very much highlighted in your recent past or something, whatever. It doesn't need to just be about a relationship or a career, right? But take that as it resonates, because it's this limiting belief was really highlighted in your recent past. Now, current energy for Aquarius, clarifying transmute with the Lovers. But what is, okay, hang on, because I had that inner child energy. So something about your childhood, how you grew up, how you experienced the world, made you feel undeserving of the life you're actually wanting. You could feel like you're not intelligent enough. You could feel like you're not capable enough. You could feel like you're not deserving enough just in general. Current energy for Aquarius, clarifying transmute with the Lovers here. Current energy for Aquarius. There's a Seven of Swords in reverse with a Six of Pentacles in reverse. And there's the Judgment again. Aquarius, you are so used to receiving the bare minimum. You have spent your whole life receiving the bare minimum, that it is literally what you have internalized as that's all you're deserving of, is the bare minimum. And this situation that you were experiencing, this painful, it was highlighting this belief that you have that the bare minimum is all you deserve. So you could have been experiencing situations where you were receiving the bare minimum. No more accepting bare minimum. It's 2023, right? So this is learning, like, this situation happened literally to teach you that you are deserving of more. Current energy for Aquarius. Current energy for Aquarius, please. The Hermit with the Judgment in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. These are two cards of needing to adjust your perspective. Needing to adjust your perspective or your perception of your reality. Remember, your perception is your reality. How you view your reality is how you experience your reality. If you view your reality of, I always receive the bare minimum, you're going to experience your reality as always receiving the bare minimum. But there's some inner work, some reflection that's needing to be done on how your perception, okay, clarifying this message, how this perception has affected what you've been willing to accept. Because there's the Knight of Cups in reverse. So you've been experiencing a lot of triggers recently, because there's a Six of Swords in reverse with it, a lot of triggers that are trying to get you unstuck, because you felt very stuck in this, I'm tired of receiving the bare minimum kind of energy. But the hardest thing about this is that the only person that can produce better for you is you. And that's why you have this discernment card. It's about getting very, very picky about where you invest your energy. Because when you invest your energy, again, what we give energy to is what we attract. If we invest our energy in situations that give us the bare minimum, we are sending out a signal to the universe that says, this is all I deserve. This is all I want to accept. This is all thank you. This is all I want. When we say no to situations that provide us with the bare minimum, we open the door for the universe to provide us with what actually provides us with a feeling of being deserving, what provides us with what we deserve, that aligns with our level of self-worth. So that's what this transmute is saying. Transmute this loss, this painful situation that this experience you've been going through. Transmute it from a place of, I'm so upset this is happening to me, to how is this teaching me that I deserve more? Because that will allow you to accept more, or demand more almost. Current energy for Aquarius. Current energy for Aquarius, please. This Page of Cups in reverse is interesting, because to me it's like ignoring red flags kind of energy, or like just not reading the signs. When we're triggered, when we feel reactive to our environment, when we get angry, when we get frustrated, when we get, reactive, when we're ready to, like, that exploding kind of energy that we feel, there's always a lesson there. That is the universe trying to tell us, hey, there's something that needs to be healed. There's something within you is being poked at. Something within you needs to be addressed. And when we act on that emotional energy, that's the whole respond rather than react thing, because when we react, our reality becomes a product of our reaction to it. Now, here's the kicker, is that 95% of our movements, choices, decisions in response with our reality is subconscious. And so a lot of times when we're reactive, we're actually acting on beliefs that we are not even really consciously aware of. So whenever your sense of self-worth is being poked at, or whenever you're feeling situations like you're being taken advantage of, or you're not being given what you're deserving of, it's poking at beliefs that exist within you that are needing to be addressed so that you don't have to continue to experience situations that align with that belief. I hope this makes sense, because I really feel like, I mean, you're going through some pretty heavy energy right now, but if there's anything I can tell you is that this is for the best, because this is teaching you what you need to learn to be able to attract better. This is helping you create better for yourself. Immediate future for Aquarius. It might not feel like that at all right now, and I completely understand that, but I really feel like it is. Immediate future for Aquarius, clarifying release with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Clarifying release with the Five of Pentacles in reverse and Aquarius's immediate future. The Magician. Oh, look at that. There's the Five of Pentacles right there that opened up to. And then the Magician. Oh, and the Three of Cups. What is this Three of Cups saying? Because there's that freaking Judgment card again. What is this Three of Cups saying? The second time we've seen this one too. Third, maybe even. What is this Three of Cups talking about? Aquarius's immediate future. Four of Wands. Okay. This is not just adopting an abundance mindset. This is adopting a mindset of accepting nothing less than what you deserve. Aquarius, you have had a tendency over and over and over again to let other people cross your boundaries. And then when they do that enough times, you eventually snap. You're like, whoa, like I'm done. And other people will be like, whoa, man, like what's going on? Like you've never been this, you've never had a problem before. Like why now? And you're like, well, actually I've had a problem the whole time, but I'm just now actually saying something about it. And it feels like because this immediate future, I talked about, this was about adopting an abundance mindset, releasing the idea that what is meant for you will never pass you. And every single time you choose yourself, and I've seen this in my life, I've seen it in the lives of people that I've helped on a spiritual journey. Every single time you choose yourself and you set a boundary, you allow yourself, you're sending out to the universe, I deserve better. And the universe will provide you with better, because what you give energy to is what you attract. And so this isn't just like shifting from a lack to an abundance mindset, meaning shifting from a I don't have what I need to a gratitude mindset. This is more along the lines of shifting from a I do not, like I have to accept to the bare minimum to I don't have to deal with this anymore. This is you taking your freaking power back, Aquarius. And I love this because I feel there's the 7 of Wands. This is literally lacking boundaries. So this isn't just adopting a new mindset about how you perceive your reality. It's adopting a new mindset about how you deserve to perceive your reality. It goes deeper than just the mindset. It comes down to, because this is seeing your worth. This is standing up for what you deserve. This is putting yourself first, putting your needs and your desires first. Now, we don't always put our desires ahead of other people's needs, and I do understand that. But if you're in a relationship where your needs and your desires are constantly not being met, or you're in a career where you are constantly not receiving the like rewards, I don't know if rewards is the right word, but like the reciprocation of I give you energy, you give me back, equal energy, and I don't have to burn myself out in order to get there. You've been accepting the bare minimum for so long that to you have literally internalized it as I don't deserve anything more. So your expectation of your reality is the bare minimum. And if you expect the bare minimum, you are going to receive the bare minimum. Dang, that was kind of a powerful message. And ultimately, we often accept the bare minimum. We accept there it is right there, right? Like everyone's favorite quote there for a while. We accept the love we think we deserve, but you can apply that to any aspect of your life. We accept what we think we deserve. And oftentimes we'll accept the bare minimum, or we'll accept things that are below our worth, because we fear that we're never going to have anything better. So we accept jobs that don't really pay us well because we fear that we're never ever really going to have the jobs that will. We accept relationships that don't treat us all that well because we fear that we're never going to be able to attract the relationship that we want. It's kind of comes down to, I'd rather have this than nothing. But that mindset within itself is the belief that that's all you deserve. If you accept that, then you are saying to the universe, this is all I deserve. And the universe is like, are you sure? Because we've got something better for you. And you're like, no, this is all I deserve, and the universe is like, okay, well. And then you get mad about it, and the universe is like, man, I didn't think that you were happy with that kind of thing. But I feel like this is about shifting not just your perspective on your reality, but your perspective on how you deserve to perceive your reality. I'm getting really hyped in this reading. Like, I'm very passionate about this kind of topic here, and I feel like, especially for the people that I like to read for, the individuals on my channel, this is what I want for you. I want you taking your power back from your circumstances. I want you realizing that you get to create better as long as you believe better about yourself. But that's where the healing comes in. That's where the inner work comes in. That's where having to take that hard look in the mirror and saying, man, you know what? I have been accepting below what I deserve. And that's a hard truth to come to terms with yourself. All right. Immediate future for Aquarius. Immediate future for Aquarius. I swear, if this judgment card comes out one more time, I'm going to cry. Okay, I want more on this, but I get what it's saying, because it's basically, the judgment card to me is seeing through the circumstances to the core of the truth of the situation. And that's my goal when I read tarot. I don't want to read the circumstances. He did this, they did this, she did this, she said this, they're going to do this, because that doesn't do anything for you, right? Like, I want to read the core, what is going on within you that is being reflected in your circumstances that you have power over to change to create better for yourself. That right here is what this judgment card entails. It's seeing below the surface, or through the surface, to the truth. Clarifying the judgment card for Aquarius's immediate future. Clarifying the judgment, or just the judgment card. What is this judgment card saying? The Six of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Wands. See, but this, we've seen both of these. I talked about some sort of a burden here. You've been carrying this burden from your past for so long. You have experienced this since you were a child, Aquarius. You have experienced the bare minimum. It could have started with parental love. It doesn't have to. It can start from anywhere, right? But you have experienced and been accepting of, because when you're a kid, it's all you know, right? Like, you have to accept the bare minimum because you're kind of going to take all you can get. And so when you experience that as a kid, you internalize that as, this is the way the world works, and that becomes a belief system that you have. And so that's why the healing journey talks so much about inner child work, is because we have to dive into, what did we learn as a kid about ourselves and about our lives and about the way that the world works that we have internalized as, this is all there is. And that's kind of what your job is here. Figure out what you internalized as a child that you now accept into your life and your current environment. What have you experienced as a kid that you now accept in your current world? Because that's going to help you get to the root, the truth of what is really going on here, so that you can direct your focus away from the circumstance, away from what's happening, to why is this happening and what can I do about it? Because that'll help you get more into, taking your power back. All right, immediate future for Aquarius. It's a long reading. I'm feeling it today. I want more. I was distracted. Immediate future for Aquarius. It was the Knight of Swords. If it's supposed to come out, it will again. Immediate future for Aquarius. The Four of Swords in reverse. Aquarius, you're sick and tired of this. Your soul is tired of this. Your soul is tired of the bare minimum. Your soul is tired of experiencing what you've been experiencing for so long. You're tired of it. And the biggest thing here is realizing that it is up to you. It is up to you to take your power back. There's the Fool and there's the Emperor. This is literally taking action toward a new beginning. It is up to you to take action, to, do the inner work, do the healing, figure out where this stuff comes from, so that you can experience and accept more into your life. And oftentimes, it's so hard, because when I talk about the law of attraction, especially in terms of, our reality is a product of our beliefs, right? The first thing that people like to say to me is, it's not my fault that XYZ happened. Okay, first and foremost, I am not saying it is your fault, because again, 95% of our response to our reality is subconscious. Of course, it's not your fault. It is not your fault that you have internalized since you were a kid these limiting beliefs about what you're deserving of and what you're capable of. It's not your fault. It is, however, only your responsibility to fix. Nobody else can fix it for you. Nothing else can change your reality for you except for you. Okay, I'm going to hop on over to the extended. We're going to clarify these messages, dive into them a little bit deeper, and then I have an actual advice card to pull from the divine at the very end. The announcement that I was going to make is that every single extended reading that I've been posting for over a month now has been $5, and that's going to continue to be the case from this point forward. Some of you guys out there are purchasing 5, 6, 7 readings every single month, and I don't want you guys spending that much money on general readings. If you want a personal reading, I'd rather that money go toward that. So, just because obviously there's going to be more benefit in a personal than a general reading. But I created a Patreon account, and that Patreon account is going to be $10 a month. It comes out on it's like whatever date. Like if you sign up on the 15th, you get the $10 gets drawn that 15th, and then it's the first of every month from that point forward. So if you sign up for that, it's $10 a month, and you get access to every single extended reading on my channel from this week forward, for every single zodiac sign. So it'll be, they'll always be posted on there. Now, here's the thing, is that oftentimes I post my extended readings to my Patreon or to anything before this reading is actually released. And that's because these readings are on a schedule. I do, 2 every single day, Tuesday through Sunday. And so even if I do like 4 on Tuesday, those will get posted throughout the week as it's time for those to go live. So you might see the extended reading before you watch the reading. So my recommendation is, don't actually watch my Patreon account. Watch my YouTube account, because the link to the Patreon extended will be underneath there. It's up to you. The other thing I wanted to mention, and this is so annoying and I wish I could change it, but I can't. I've even looked into the support and everything. Is that every single time I upload a reading to Patreon, the default is for all of my subscribers to get an email that notifies you that I've uploaded. Now, I'm uploading 2 to 3 every single day, so that can get really annoying really fast. So my recommendation, it's super easy to do. As soon as you get that first email, scroll to the bottom, unsubscribe. I mean, if you want to, right? You're more than welcome to know when I upload videos. But just know that this part of the reading, not the extended, but this part of the reading, still won't be posted until the day that zodiac sign is going live. So, all right, well, I know I say this every week, but thank you guys so much for the support of my channel. It really, truly does mean the world to me. I hope that this reading helped and resonated in a way that you were needing today, and I do wish you absolutely nothing but love and healing on your journeys. Bye, Aquarius.